Hey guys, today I'm going to make a little video about making some switches for your cold cathode lights. This is just one of the front panels from the Antec 900. I had cut it out to install 4 switches into so we can run 4 individual lights. These are just 12 volt automotive switches. The cathodes run on 12 volt, so we will be able to use these as well as light these, so that they will be lighted in the on position. Pretty typical wiring on cathodes. Here's our cathode controller, and actually on the wires coming into it, you just have your one yellow 12 volt that runs the power to the cathode as well as the ground for it. So right now we're making a complete circuit. The lights would light just the way it is. So to add it into the switch, what we're going to do is just break the circuit here, and we're going to run this 12 volt to the inside on our switch, and then the wire going to the cathode is going to go on the outside of the switch. And the secret to getting these switches to light is because they do use like an LED in them, they're going to need a power and a ground. So if we just run power in and power out to run the light itself, it would turn the light on and off. It'll run the cathodes, but the switch itself wouldn't light up. So if we want that to light up, we're going to have to tap into our ground wire also, and we're going to run a ground to the switch, and that way it'll light when the lights are on, just to give it a little extra ambiance, or make the case look a little better having the switches actually light. But we're going to start cutting some wires here and putting some connectors on here. So I'm going to set this down and start stripping some wires. I'll take some video and at different stages here to kind of give you an idea how to put this all together. Well, so far we just stripped all our wires. Our 12 volt coming in and ground, and our 12 volt and ground going to the cold cathode controller. We're going to get ready to put some terminal ends on these. I just picked up some of these at the hardware store. These will plug right into the back of our switch, so we're going to crimp a few of these on and get ready to plug it into the switch. Okay, we got the connectors on here that are going to go onto the switch. Let's see. No, I don't think that's going to come in. But basically on all the switches they're going to mark what each terminal is going to do. On this particular one, our supply voltage is the top one, so that's going to be our yellow wire coming in. The middle one is your on or accessory. That's going to be the red one going out to the cathode. And the bottom one is your earth ground, which we're just going to hook up to our ground wire to be able to light the switch. So we're going to go ahead and mount this back into the holder and get ready to set the whole works in. Well, we got them all plugged in. I also put a little bit of shrink wrap over each connection to help make sure the connection stays on there good, as well as not being able to touch each other and ground out. Now we just have to pop the switch back in, and we'll be ready to slide that in and mount it. Each one of these cathode controllers will run 2 lights, so if you just have 2 and you want them both on and off at the same time, you can do it with one switch. We're going to be running 2 lights, and I want to have them on 2 different switches. So basically we're going to repeat the same steps with a second controller and put that on the next switch. Well, we got both switches wired in now for both lights. Decided to tap into the original one to use the power and ground from that, so we wouldn't have to run a second power wire up to these. The less cables we can have in there, the better. But we're ready to mount this in and plug in the LED or the cathodes and see if they work. Well, here it is up and running. We have our 2 switches on for the cathodes. Flip one off here. It's for the side cathode. The other one here is our top cathode. But that's how you light them. If you want them to illuminate, so you can see which ones are on or not. These two we're not using right now. I plan on using one to turn the case speed light on and off. And the fourth one I just simply put in there to make it look more balanced. Instead of just having 3 switches, I decided to add a fourth in case I want to add something else like a ultraviolet light or something else later. But I mounted them down in the second bay here, so we left this one open for our fan controller once we get another one to replace that or get the other one from warranty back. But that's it for now. That shows you how to do it. Let me know if you have any questions.